Welcome guys to 9.2 actually, which is looking at the volume of different solids. Essentially, if you don't remember, volume is the amount of space that's needed to fill up a solid. If we can imagine that I took this this square-based pyramid here and filled it full of my coffee, that amount of coffee that it takes to fill this would be the volume that takes up. Some books define it as the number of unit cubes or material needed to fill a solid. Remember, again, it's taking up the entire space of the solid, not just the outline. There's a really nice general formula when we are looking at solids, and the general formula for all prisms is that we find the area of the base and multiply it by the height. So you'll see this oftentimes written out as V equals capital B H. And the capital B tells us that that's the area of the base. In this specific case, which is a rectangular prism, to find the area of that base, we multiply the length times the width. That means in order to find the volume for this prism, we would need to multiply the length times the width times the height. And that would give us the volume. If we're looking at a triangular-based prism, then when we use the same setup, which is the area of the base, capital B, times the height. Now, in order to find the area of this base, which is a right triangle, we need to take 1/2 the length times the width, or the length times the width divided by 2. It's the same math. So once we find the area of that base, once we find capital B, we multiply that by the height. So you can see over here we've used our general formula again. Volume equals area of the base times height. And then we've included our specific formula here for a triangle, which is 1/2 length times width times the height. And that will give us the volume for the entire triangular prism. The same thing happens when we're looking at a cylinder. So this time we need to find the area of the base, which is a circle. And you guys will remember that our circle formula for area is pi times the radius squared. So pi times the radius squared will give us the area of the base times the height of the cylinder will give us the volume for the entire cylinder.